Hello, I'm Amy. I'm a pelvic physiotherapist at Proactive Pelvic Health Center, and today I wanted to spend some time talking about returning to running postpartum. It's very common that we get questions about this a lot, especially for new parents that were previously runners prior to pregnancy. And luckily, there are some guidelines we can follow to make sure that your body is ready for the return to running postpartum. The first factor is time. For an uncomplicated pregnancy and birth, it's generally recommended that you wait until 3 months postpartum to initiate your return to running. If you're dealing with some more significant symptoms, or if you've had a bit of a slower timeline for healing, it can be up to 6 months recommended. The second factor is pelvic floor strength, which a pelvic floor physiotherapist can assess for you. So basically, we'd be looking at how strong your pelvic floor is, how long you can hold a contraction, how quickly you can initiate a contraction, and doing that repetitively. So assessing for strength, endurance, and speed is important to determine whether or not your pelvic floor is ready to return to running. The third is an impact assessment to make sure that your pelvic floor can tolerate the impact that's required for running. So doing assessments like jumping, hopping, running on the spot, different exercises like that we can do in clinic to determine whether or not your pelvic floor is tolerating the impact. Lastly, we would want to screen for lower body strength. So for example, doing exercises like glute bridges, squats, calf raises to make sure that the muscles of the lower body are ready to support a return to running. All of these tests can be done under the supervision of a pelvic floor physiotherapist in clinic. And if you're not passing them all with flying colors, it's totally fine. Basically, we would just use that assessment to determine where the deficits are and then prescribe specific exercises to work on improving where needed. And then whenever you are passing all the screening tests, you can comfortably and confidently return to running and know that that's safe for your pelvic floor.